Welcome, a very big welcome to everybody that's joining us for the 20th Annual Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards for the Eastern Cape region. So we have had Johannesburg, we have had Western Cape, we've also been to KZN, Mpumalanga, Limpopo, Free State, and now we are closing off the regional Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards with you, Eastern Cape. And why do we stop with the Eastern region? Well, maybe because this region within Vodacom context won the region of the year. So we definitely are saving the best for last. So thank you so much for really making time to join us for this version of the Vodacom Journalist of the Year. And please make sure that you do spread the word with our hashtag on your social media. It is hashtag VJOY 2021. My name is Lebogang Mokoena, and I'm really so happy to be your mood engineer for these awards today. So in terms of house rules, please make sure that you keep your phones on silent. If you're looking for the bathrooms, they are to the left. Oh, you are at home, so do as you will. But in terms of the entertainment here, you are at the right place because you are going to find out about those individuals that have gone the extra mile to help society to understand and come to terms, especially with the crises that we are facing. You know, while everybody's eyes were firmly on the pandemic, these guys that went the extra mile had to also monitor other social crises such as corruption that goes unabated, the rampant crime, gender-based violence, and the growing global outrage against racism and police brutality. And even now, most recently in South Africa, we had the rampant and widespread looting and the destruction of property. So thank you so much for attending. And I spoke to the judges a little bit earlier, asking them about the caliber of, what they've received from this region with regards to the entries. And they were amazed at the caliber of the entries that came through this year, which speaks so much for the journalism in South Africa. So thank you really for joining us. And as you know, we have revamped some of our categories like 2 years ago in keeping up with the ongoing changes in the industry. Our categories are now content driven as opposed to platform driven. So the winners of the different categories will be rewarded irrespective of the platform on which their stories were first published. And then last year, we introduced a new category, which is innovation in journalism. And then we separated lifestyle and features to just provide more clarity for the entrance. So thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to the Eastern Cape Region Vodacom Journalist of the Year. To start us off, let us welcome the Managing Executive for the region, Mpumelelo Khumalo. Please take it away.
Welcome to the 20th year of the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards for Eastern Cape region. My name is Mpumelelo Khumalo. I'm the Managing Executive of the Eastern region. Now, to me, this region is one of my favorite regions I've ever worked in Vodacom stable. Because of its diversity and the nature, the scenery, it's quite beautiful. I've traveled across the breadth and length of the region, and I've seen this with myself, with my own eyes, and it's quite amazing region to work in. So Vodacom is very excited to have been involved in rewarding excellence in journalism in South Africa for 2 decades. One of the longest running and most prestigious media awards in the country. This is the 2nd year of Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards are being held virtually as a result of the pandemic. And we are honored to have some of the country's most talented journalists here with us today. Our Vodacom Journalist of the Year judges adjudicated more than 1,300 national entries this year across 12 categories for television, radio, print, and online. The categories for 2021 are as follows. We have live reporting and breaking news. We have investigative. We have opinion, lifestyle, features, photography, which I'm still trying to master that part, sport, we have financial and economics, we have politics, we have sustainability, innovation in journalism, and the Young Journalist of the Year award. This year's theme is resilience, which is a continuation of the 2020 Vodacom Journalist of the Year theme, which is reimagine, reinvent, and rebuild, as South Africa's media industry faces an ongoing impact of the pandemic. The Vodacom team would like to extend our special thanks to the top media professionals and veterans who are serving as judges of the Vodacom Journalist of the Year panel this year. These exceptional individuals dedicate many long hours of hard work, enthusiasm, expertise to the awards, which wouldn't exist without them. They are as follows. We have Raylan Fisher, who is serving as the Vodacom Journalist of the Year convener of judges. We have Mapi Mahlangu, we have Jermaine Craig, we have Arthur Goldstock, we have Patricia McCracken, we have Colin Ngumalo, we have Jovial Rantao, we have Obed Zilo, Robin Sela, we have Gilbert Mutatebe, and Pindile Club. COVID-19 has seen encroachment of media freedom as well as the proliferation of fake news. Retrenchment in newsroom have further intensified these challenges as media outlets operate with fewer resources and increasing pressure. As a result, awards such as the Vodacom Journalist of the Year are even more relevant to help uphold journalist standard of excellence. As such, we wish to thank you for taking time to enter the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards. Today, in the coming weeks, we pay tribute to all South African media, and we thank you for your contribution to strengthen our democracy. The National Award will take place in November, and we wish all of today's regional awards winners all the best as you compete for national honors. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Mpumi, and you're definitely right. You know, the Eastern Cape region is definitely one we all love to visit, especially during, you know, the December holidays. And Mpumi spoke about our theme being resilience. And here's a quote from Elizabeth Edwards where she says, resilience is accepting your new reality, even if it's less good to the one that you've had before. You can fight it, you can do nothing but scream about what you've lost, or you can accept that and try to put together something that's good. Now, as we begin with our ceremony, I would like to first talk about how judging these awards is no easy task at all. Mpumi alluded to the respected panel that we have for the VJOY awards. And do you know that we have a collective experience of around 300 years of our judges that we've had? They've mentioned that we've welcomed back Advocate Robin Sulao. We've introduced Professor Gilbert Motsatebe and Pindile Kaba to our judging panel, who you'll meet a little bit later. But first up, let me introduce the convener of the judging panel. He has over 40 years of experience in the media industry as an editor, journalist, columnist, author, senior manager, and executive. His experience in the media industry extends across all media platforms, including broadcast, online, books, and events. He works with several media companies in South Africa and abroad. But do you know that early in his career, he was one of the pioneers for alternative community journalism in South Africa, working at newspapers such as Grassroots, South, and New Nation. Please help me welcome Ryland Fisher.
Thank you. Thank you. Sure, that's always difficult, you know, when you get such a build-up of an introduction. You're expected to do something amazing. And all I'm going to do is say a few words about the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards, which have once again produced an excellent selection of entries, which give the judges confidence in the future of journalism and the media industry in South Africa. Our journalists have displayed resilience and continue to produce work that belies the upheavals that the industry experienced in the past 2 years. Personally, I know all about the upheavals and the turmoil in our industry. I've lost contracts, retainers, so I know I've got personal experience of it. And every single day, I bump into journalists who tell me that they're out of work or they've had to take pay cuts. And so it's been tough out there for the past 2 years. Despite all of it, our journalists still produce really amazing work. And for that, you all deserve a huge round of applause. The judges had a difficult time to decide on winners at the regional and national level because of the high quality, which is always a good problem to have. Congratulations to all the regional winners in anticipation, and good luck with the nationals. Thank you, Libo.
Thank you so much, Ryland. Thank you. And, as many years as you've been doing this, it's always such a pleasure working with you, Ryland. Your excitement about the industry and the budding journalists that keep on coming up within South Africa is really a marvel to see. Thank you so much for your service to the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Awards. But now, moving on. Before we move on, resilience is our theme, remember? So I want you to share it on social media with your family, with your friends, with your other colleagues that are not able to attend using the hashtag VJOY 2021. Share your picture. Maybe you're dressed for the event. You're probably wearing your tux if you're a guy, or wearing your dress or your beautiful, evening gown as a lady dressed for the occasion. Take your selfie, share it on social media with the hashtag VJOY 2021. I'm reminded when I think of resilience by the song of I Get Knocked Down, but I Get Up Again. I'm sure you know it, and that's my theme for today's award. Let's start with our categories, and our first category is the Lifestyle Award. If your name gets called out, please do clap for the other people that have entered the award too. And it's very simple to do it right here online. All you need to do is put your hands like this and then do like that. And that's our virtual round of applause. All right. So what will happen is we will call one of our judges to read out the citation, and then they will announce the winner. When they've announced your name, that's where your selfie comes in. Take a picture with your name behind you and send it through on your social media platforms with the hashtag VJOY 2021. Let us begin with the Lifestyle Award. This Lifestyle Award will be assisted by a journalist and former editor and publisher at multiple publications. She has worked across different platforms like broadcast, print, film, and online. News organizations have really benefited from her expertise, which include Mail and Guardian, Media 24, Masetloka Media, Avusa, Mnet, TNA Media, and St. Petersburg Times, which is now called Tampa Bay Times in Florida, USA. Well, these days, she spends her time at a boutique media outfit she founded, Femi9 Media, and edits the Pioneer section at thejournalist.org.za, which is a multimedia online project. The latter creates content and archive African and diaspora media pioneers. Please help me welcome for the Lifestyle Award, Pindile Aba.
Hi, Lebo. Thank you for such a humbling introduction. Good evening to everybody. I'm quite pleased to announce the winner for the category of Lifestyle in Region D, the Eastern Cape. As you all know, the pandemic wreaks havoc in people's lives. Only the creative and those who are prepared to adapt to the new normal do survive. Our winning entry was a story that reflects the times we live in. And I must tell you that it actually got some chuckles from our adjudicators because it focused on a couple whose love journey rose above COVID lockdowns Separated by provincial borders, the couple made history when their families were the first to break with traditional protocols and held their lobola negotiations digitally via Zoom. Yes, you heard right, via Zoom. And to add a cherry on top, lobola was even paid via EFT. This heartwarming story wins the Regional Lifestyle Award for none other than, drum roll, none other than News 24's Malibongwe Daimani. Malibongwe Daimani, congratulations to you.
Congratulations, my money. Congratulations, and I hope you're celebrating with your friends and family and you've taken that selfie with your name and pinned it behind you and are sharing it in your social media platforms with the hashtag VJOY 2021. Well, thank you, Pindile. We move over now to the politics category. And to assist us with this one is a journalist and media professional with more than 40 years of experience. He started his career at the now defunct World newspaper in 1975, where after his internship, he was later appointed education correspondent for the paper. Following the banning of this newspaper in 1977, he then joined the South African Press Association, becoming the head of the Africa Desk, a section that looked after the self-governing tribal homelands. Please help me welcome Colin Ngumalo. Hi, Colin. Let's try and unmute you quickly. All right, let us try and unmute you quickly. While we unmute Colin, please make sure that if you did, enter for the Politics Award, that you're ready with your camera to go ahead and take your selfie. Let us check now. Is Colin ready for this award? All right, Colin is not able to unmute at the present moment. So while Colin is still trying to assist him with his technical stuff, let us move over now to the photography category. So if you are a photographer and you have entered the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Award, then move a little bit closer, because this judge right here, you definitely want him to announce your name. He started out in photography way back in the 80s and worked for the Cape Times and Cape Argus before joining the international news agency, the Associated Press. His vast archives cover life under apartheid, South Africa's transformation to democracy, South Africa's struggles and triumphs, world leaders, artists, and many, many more. Among other awards, he has received the Mogadishu Fellowship Award for Photography from Reuters. Please help me welcome photographer extraordinaire, Obed Zilwa.
Level, thank you so much, sir. I'm very humbled by your words. Going straight to the category. Entries in this category tell a vital story with a single picture or a series of pictures. We take it as given that South African farmers confront challenges from drought to livestock disease, but we do not expect a siege by a swarm of millions of locusts. The photographs in this entry capture a farmer's frustration as a massive swarm that can, with their collective weight, break 3 branches, move across the land. The winning entry in this region is The Swarm from the Herald Weekend Post by blah, 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 doom, 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 doom. Venner Hills. Well done, my brother. Well done, Venner. Well done. Thank you. Back to you, Level.
Congratulations. Well, you know what? If I'm a photographer and my name gets to be read out by Obed Zilwa, I don't know how else I can improve my week. Starting on a Monday and he's spoken your name right here in front of your peers, then there's no other way this week can go except to the top. Thank you so much, Obed. Really, really great to hear from you. Moving on to our next award, we're going to go straight into the Features Award. And our Features Award, we will be helped by this amazing judge. As a former managing director and editor-in-chief of E-News Channel Africa, that's ENCA, she ran South Africa's most watched news channel and is accredited with expanding its leadership position in the marketplace despite the arrival of 2 competing 24-hour news channels during her time at ENCA's helm. She is a frequent presenter on journalism's issues in platforms like News Exchange, BMIA, and International Business Media Conference. She brings to the newsroom her experience as well as her academic studies to bear. Please help me welcome Mapi Mhlanga.
Thank you, Lebo, and good evening to everyone. We have 2 winners in this category in the region. One tells of a story of a patient who had an open heart surgery and said she had herself been declared clinically dead by doctors, but could not intervene because her voice had deserted her. One doctor fortunately noticed a flicker of light shortly before the body was taken to the mortuary. In her second chance at life, the young woman gained international recognition as an author. The other winning entry showed children, their parents, and community elders crossing slippery wide rivers, holding only to a rope for support as they tried to reach schools and services on the far bank. In an immoral disregard of human safety, the community's pleas for bridges to be built have fallen on deafened official ears. The winner of Features category for the Eastern Cape are respectively from PES Press for painstaking detail in reporting the journey of a miracle girl, Candice Bezaindenhood, and the SABC Cutting Edge team for the excellent Imilambo from Nontsikelelo Nohia, Sibusiso Tembe, Fatima Modise, and Klubikazi Kulu. Well deserved and congratulations.
Well, congratulations to that team, Nontsikelelo, Sibusiso, Fatima, and Lubigazi. All you gotta do now is take that phone and take that selfie and send it through on your social media platforms. Don't forget, the hashtag is VJOY 2021. Well, we move on from the Features Award and we go right into sport. What a weekend we had with the Soweto Derby, and we also had the Reds versus the Blues in the Manchester Derby. So, to help us with this award, we've called a man who has covered events such as the 2000 Sydney Olympics, 2004 Athens Olympics, and the 2006 FIFA World Cup in Germany. He spent 4 years as a media manager at the 2010 FIFA World Cup Organization Committee of South Africa, where he handled the media relations management for South Africa's first FIFA World Cup. And then he also acted as the spokesperson for this historic event. Please help us welcome Jermaine Craig.
Ego, thank you so much. Thank you for that kind introduction. Right now, all I'm trying to handle is just some power and some connection to try and talk to you today. I'm glad Megawatt Park has just granted me a few megawatts, so I'll go straight into it. The Eastern Cape has shown time and again how, when given half a chance, this region's sports stars can reach global heights. Think Siya Kolisi, Lucanio Am, Makaya Antini, or Zintle Male, to name just a few, will be difficult odds to become national cult heroes. In areas like Kofi Mvaba and Somo, prospective sports stars have to compete with cows and horses for the grass that is central to survival and success. The Daily Dispatch shone the spotlight on the dire conditions faced by sportsmen and women We have to make do with the same sparse fields whether the codes be rugby, cricket, or soccer. For an honest, heartfelt assessment of the hardships faced by the region's future sports stars, our regional winner from the Daily Dispatch is Aten Kositsotsi.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Sibabalwe. Congratulations. Remember, all you gotta do, Sibabalwe, right now is take that selfie and share with your colleagues and friends using the hashtag VJOY 2021. And thank you so much, Jermaine. It's a pity I only know you now when the 2010 World Cup is gone. I could have been, bawling, knowing that I know you, and I can walk into the stadium. Man.
No my tickets. No my tickets.
Hey. Well, don't worry. I'm sure we're going to get a World Cup soon, whether it's cricket, rugby, even badminton. It doesn't matter, Jermaine. I'll be there as your friend.
Well, for sure, any day.
We move on now from the sport category, Jermaine, and we go straight into the Financial and Economics Award. All our journalists who have entered for this award right here have all produced stellar work. And if you are one of them, come closer to your speaker. We have a professor helping us with this award right here. He worked as a news producer for television stations such as Bob TV, SABC, and ETV. This is all before he was working as a deputy director of media relations in the Office of the Premier in the Northwest Provincial Government. He also serves on the editorial boards of several international journals and has published numerous books and over 30 scholarly articles in accredited peer-reviewed journals. Please help me welcome Professor Gilbert Motsatebe.
Thank you so much, Lebo. And moving straight to the financial and economic category, South Africa's rising unemployment rate has been exacerbated by the economic fallout of the COVID-19 pandemic, making daily survival a matter of life and death for millions of South African families. This year, a beautifully told and powerfully illustrated story of resilience stood out. It showed courageous women forcing their way into the economy to sustain themselves and their families. To extract fish from the ocean to provide for their family, gogos as old as 59 years are diving into the oceans, equipped only with socks as gloves and shoelaces, rudimentary kitchen knives, and bucket as fishing tackle. For this gem of a story, our Eastern Cape regional winner is titled Fishing, from the SABC News team of Nonkululeko Protector, Nyembezi, and Atole Joga. Congratulations to Protector, Nyembezi, and Atole Joga.
Thank you so much, Professor. Now you see what I mean when I say we really had tough judges. We even had a professor here to ensure, dot all the I's and cross all the T's. So, if you are announced here, you have done an amazing job for yourself and for the journalism industry. If you've just joined us, welcome to the Eastern Cape Region Vodacom Journalist of the Year. This is the regional awards where everyone that wins today then goes to the nationals at the end of November to represent this region. And when they do, they could win at the nationals and become the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Nationals winner. So, we're all crossing our fingers to make sure that our representatives from this region do us proud. You heard the ME at the beginning saying how proud he is of this region. So we move over now to our next category. And this one is called the Sustainability Award. If you've applied for this one, move a little bit closer. The judge that will help us with this one is a multi-award winning writer, She has recently completed a co-written history of the Irish anti-apartheid movement, which is currently in press. And she has contributed to specialist businesses, health and environment media, as well as to mass media newspapers and magazines. She has also acted as an editorial consultant to organizations such as UNICEF, Health Development Trust, African Development Bank, and the South African Tourism Enterprise Partnership. She is the editor of Felt and Flora, the magazine of the Botanical Society of South Africa. Please help me welcome multi-award-winning writer, Patricia McCracken.
Thanks, Lebo. I just hope that all my technology keeps supporting me so that I can live up in part to that wonderful intro. Thank you very much. To the sustainability category. In a sustainable world, we carry our heritage forward with us to illuminate the future. The judges gave a commendation to an evocative and captivating report on how a rural Eastern Cape woman was able to uplift her life through playing Indigenous instruments. The subject is world-renowned Latozi Mpahleni, aka Madusini. And the SABC TV report was by Fundiswa Mhlekude and Lwandile Umbulali. Our winning entry brought environmental issues to the doorsteps of readers. In the apocalyptic world of this body of work, hundreds of birds dropped dead from the sky, killed by a virus that quickly spreads to farmed flocks of birds such as chickens. Fish wash up dead on the beaches when sea temperatures plummet. Unexploded grenades are scattered around an unfenced, unguarded former army base that was once home to a rich assortment of wildlife. For pinpointing these true life issues, our regional winner for News 24 is Malibongwe Daimani. Well done again, Malibongwe.
Well done, Malibongwe, well done. And thank you so much, Patricia, for assisting us with that award right there. Well, let me call all the journalists that entered for the Politics Award. You can come back close to the screen because we're about to announce your award right now. And remember, to help us out is the journalist and media professional with more than 40 years experience. So let us bring him back on to see who walks away with this one. Hi, Mr. Ngumalo, how are you? All right, he's trying to unmute. Unfortunately, he's not able to unmute. Maybe because he's doing the Politics Award, he might feel there's some politicking happening here, where we are muting him on his behalf. But we will then just segue right now, Mr. Ngumalo, to ask Professor Gilbert to assist us with this Politics Award. Let me just check if Professor Gilbert is still with us. Hi, Mr. Gilbert.
Yes, I'm here, Lebu. Thank you.
All right, please assist us with the Politics Award.
Okay, so in the politics category, there were fewer than normal entries in the Eastern Cape, but the judges enjoyed the high quality. The region's winning entry was a series of articles in which a team of reporters outlined the events leading to the election of a mayor in an Eastern Cape city. This tale of intrigue involving alleged kidnappings, court cases, and bribery claims combined to depict a municipality in ruins due to attempts by short-sighted and greedy politicians to hold on to power or even steal power through whatever means necessary. The regional winning entry is a body of work entitled A Mayoral Election from the Herald's team of Michael Kimberley and Nomazima Nkosi. Congratulations to Michael, Kimberly, and Nomazima Nkosi. Back to you, Lebo.
Thank you so much, Professor, and congratulations to that duo. We move now to our next category, and this one is the opinion category. To help us with this category, we had to get a judge who's been with the Vodacom Journalist of the Year Award since 2011. He is an author of 19 books, editor-in-chief of SA's oldest consumer technology magazine, and writes a weekly trends column for Business Times in the Sunday Times. He has given talks to audiences globally, and in 2021 was inducted into the South African Speakers Hall of Fame. Please help me welcome on stage Arthur Goldstack.
Thank you so much, Lebo. And I must say, I share your sadness that I didn't know Jermaine back in 2010. But I just have to tell you, stick with him because he's more deeply connected in the football world than any of us imagine. So I'm remaining his friend. For now, anyway, Jermaine, hint, hint, tickets. But seriously, folks, coming to the opinion category, most journalists are exposed to a variety of information and contending viewpoints, enabling them to depict and discuss widely held opinions that represent a community or society as a whole. And this particularly struck us in the Eastern Cape, where there were superb entries. But the winning entry in the opinion category for the Eastern Cape highlights a serious issue affecting much of our society. A community seems to be at war with its women members, yet this is a microcosm of what obtains in our larger society. For her incisive retelling of a deeply felt experience, the winner is, wait for it, from the Daily Dispatch for a column entitled Attacks on Women Make for Tough Assignments. The winner is Amanda Nano.
Congratulations, congratulations. Thank you so much, Arthur. And I agree with you, friends like Jermaine, you never ever want to lose. But thank you so much, Arthur. Really appreciate you assisting us with this Opinions Award. Congratulations to the winner, Amanda Neno from the Daily Dispatch. Well, Amanda, I hope you took a picture of that and are sharing it on your social media with the hashtag VJOY 2021. We move over now to our next category, live reporting and breaking news. And to help us with this one is a person who was the chairperson of the International Radiocracy Conference in 2001, comprising radio, democracy, and development. Radiocracy is a key fabric of society. And he was the chairperson also of the board at King Dinuzulu Hospital and contributed as a board member to various organizations. Some other roles were as commissioner at the Broadcasting Complaints Commission of South Africa and KwaZulu-Natal representative of the South African National Editors Forum. Please help me welcome Advocate Robin Sula.
Thank you, Lebo, and a very good evening to you, as well as ladies and gentlemen. Accuracy, balance, and clarity are the hallmarks of good journalism and should still be maintained even when reporting live and covering breaking news. The judges gave a commendation for a strong body of work to the Daily Dispatch's Amanda Nano. The regional winner was a journalist who took special care not to upset sensitive readers further through the reporting. This also clearly showed the benefits of the journalist investing much time and patiently gathering and processing the facts as they emerged. For a heart-rending story of the attack on horses at the Fairview Racecourse titled Terror on the Tracks, the winner from the Herald is Devon Kun and Annalisa Swana.
Congratulations to Devon Kuhn and Annalisa Swana from The Herald. Thank you so much, Robin, for your assistance with that award right there. As you can see, we really got the cream of the crop when it comes to a judging panel for an awards like the Vodacom Journalist of the Year. So you can just picture how amazing everybody's entries were. That's what the judges said. They said the standard was definitely from another level. So thank you so much to everyone that entered. And remember, if your name is not called out today, there is next year. You can start putting in the work. And just like our theme says, you can get knocked down, but you can come back next year because you are resilient. Well, we have only got 3 more awards to go. The much coveted Young Journalist of the Year is coming up. We've also got the Investigative Award coming up. But now we will start with one of our newer awards, the Innovation in Journalism. And what I'm going to ask is for our convener to come and assist us with it. But let me just tell you a few more things that you might not know about our convener. He has edited several books on Nelson Mandela and on empowerment. Also a book on 20 years of democracy in South Africa, which was published in July 2014, and 2 books on the National Development Plan, which were published in 2015 and 2017, respectively. He also edited several publications on, and among others, empowerment, youth development, human rights, local government, and social corporate investment. So, let us go straight into and speak to Ryland. Hi, Ryland.
I actually thought Arthur was going to do this. So, maybe can I hand over to Arthur to do it?
Okay, let's hand it back to Arthur. Arthur, we would like for you to come and assist us with this award. Thank you so much, Arthur.
Thank you, Lebo. I'm going to have to take the full for this one. As everyone probably knows, the innovation category has evolved from various digital and online categories over the years, spanning multi-platform, digital, online, and data journalism. And in the past years, in all of those categories, the Eastern Cape used to deliver pretty innovative journalism. But I have to sadly inform you that this year in the Eastern Cape, there was no winner in the innovation category. And this was surprising to us because of the level of innovation we've seen in the past. And as a result, the judges are asking local journalists to take heart from winning entries in other regions, which show that one doesn't necessarily need vast resources to be innovative. The judges believe there is no shortage of enterprising journalism in this region. Overlaying that with an understanding of how technology or different techniques can take the story to a higher level or a wider audience will enhance both reporting and award potential. And we know that in the Eastern Cape, there are many journalists who have that potential. So go for it again next year. We look forward to seeing your next innovations.
Thank you so much, Arthur, and really encouraging you guys to enter again next year for this award right here. And it is one of the new ones, so you would understand, how maybe you guys are still building up to really, start entering for this one right here. But thank you so much, Arthur. And we move over now to our second last award. We've got investigative category right now. And to help us with this one is the editor of the African Mirror and former group ombudsman for independent media. He was the founding editor of the African Independent and was also previously editor of the Sunday Independent, the Sunday Tribune, and deputy editor of the Star. Before these appointments, he held numerous positions, including executive editor, news editor, political editor, and political as well as a labor correspondent. Please help me welcome Jovial Rantau.
Enkosi Lebo. Thank you very much and congratulations to all the winners. I think it's very clear to all the judges that when the marketers in the Eastern Cape named it the home of the legends, they had these fantastic journalists in mind who we are all dealing with tonight. The investigative category, over and above strong journalistic skills, the investigative category demands tenacity. For 4 months, the winning reporting team traveled hundreds of kilometers across South Africa and brought us an excellent package of world-class journalism. The regional winners of the investigative category exposed how South African farmers were under siege from both stock thieves and conniving police, as well as the broader law enforcement agencies. For their excellent work titled Farmers Under Siege, please put your hands together for the Daily Dispatches, Fuzile Bongani and Lulamile Feni, who are our original winners. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Congratulations to the team from the Daily Dispatch, Bongani Fuzile and Lulamile Feni. Really deserved award. Now you are representing the region at the Nationals happening at the end of the month. Now we move over to a category all the youngsters within the industry are looking to get their hands on. To help us with this one, let us please bring back our convener, Ryland Fisher.
Thank you, Lebo. Our theme for the Vodacom Journals of the Year is appropriately resilience. Despite the pressure on the media industry and journalism over the past 2 years, many young people are still entering the industry. Often, they've had a baptism of fire into an industry that was already shrinking because of economic pressures and the biggest pandemic in living history. Yet, many of these new recruits have performed beyond anyone's expectations. Among them are our regional young journalist nominees, who must have been in the industry for less than 3 years. This is the one category where we do not have regional winners, but we have nominees. This is also the only category where the final decision on the national winner gets taken after interviews with all the regional nominees. There is also no cash prize at the regional level. The regional nominees are shortlisted for possible selection as the overall national winner of the Vodacom Young Journalist Award. The national winner receives a prize of a working trip to London and will spend some time at an overseas training institute and a short stint in a newsroom. If, for some reason, such as a pandemic, which is what we're experiencing at the moment, the trip cannot be undertaken in the year after winning the award, it will roll over into the following year, or as we have experienced now, we are rolling over 2 years, and hopefully next year we will be able to send 3 people to the training institute in the UK. The opportunity opened by the Vodacom Young Journalist Award has already changed the lives of many of our former winners. Our nominee for young journalists in the Eastern Cape from the Herald is Zamandulo Malondi.
Congratulations, Zamandulo. Congratulations, Zamandulo. Really, really deserved. And now you're going to represent the region. And you heard about the lovely trip to London if you win. I don't know if Ryland said you can take a +1, but hey, really an exciting trip going forward. Thank you so much. Now, those were the awards We have gone through all our categories. Congratulations to all our winners, from the lifestyle to photography to sport, features to financial and economics, politics, sustainability, opinion, live reporting and breaking news, innovation in journalism, investigative category, and the final one, our Young Journalist of the Year award. Congratulations to all of you. And now it definitely is a wrap. Thank you that it is virtual, meaning you are at home or you are at your place of convenience. However, we do hope to really meet in person next year. I'm looking forward to seeing all our regional winners at the national finals on the 25th of November. But until then, please be safe and please continue being the reliable sources of information and news to South Africa, because we count on you. And as a great man once said, don't judge me by my success, judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again. Thank you. Have yourself an amazing evening. From us here at the Vodacom Journalist of the Year, Salani Gahle.